Dumelang baithuti ko gae. My name is Donald Molosi. I'm an actor, writer, and founder of the Upright African Movement. Today I want to talk to you about our two cities in Botswana, that is Gaborone and Francistown. As you know, Gaborone is the capital city and Francistown the second city. Gaborone was named after Batlokwa's Kgosi Gaborone, who lived between 1820 and 1931. In 1887, Kgosi Gaborone led his Batlokwa people from South Africa to Bechuanaland Protectorate, where he settled in Moshaweng, and that is on the Notwane River. In the 1890s, therefore, there existed two Gaborones in this area. There was the part that the colonial government called Gaborone's Block, which is where most of current Gaborone still is. And there was also Gaborone's Village, which is where Tlokweng is and where the part of modern Gaborone that is known as Village currently is. The growing commercial center became known as Gaborone by the British colonial government. And in 1969, finally, the name Gaborone, which the colonial government had given to the city, was changed to Gaborone. So just in 2019, we marked 50 years since the name of our capital city changed from Gaborone, the colonial name, to Gaborone. Historians have different opinions on this. There are some historians who believe that the name Gaborone was less of a colonial name given to the city, and it was more of a carryover of the previous name of Gaborone's Block, Gaborone's Village. I'm going to talk to you more about Francistown now, which is our second city. As you know, prior to independence in 1966, Francistown was Botswana's largest commercial center. Most of the people found in this area are Kalanga or at least of Kalanga heritage. There have been many calls, therefore, for the decolonization of Francistown by changing both its name and the names of its street to reflect the history of the Kalanga people. As you know, some of the streets in Francistown, if you've been there, are Blue Jacket Street, Baines Street, Francis Avenue, Freitilberg Street, and so on, all of them indicating a colonial past. Francistown was named after Daniel Francis, who was the founding director of the Tati Concession Limited Company, which is the company that settled for gold mining in the area. And so in 1897, that same company sold some of the land for residential use as well as commercial use, and that land became Francistown. That was in 1897. That was the birth of Francistown as we know it. Francistown today is still the only town in Botswana with a colonial name. Its pre-colonial name was Nswaswe, and its traditional name over time has become Nyangagwe. And so the calls for it to be renamed have been for it to be renamed Nyangagwe, which is the name of one of the most historic Kalanga royals. I hope that you've learned something about our two cities today, and until we speak again, we meet on video, stay home, stay safe, and stay learning.